Hi, I'm T, and today we're reviewing Lisa Gardner, The Neighbor. Let's see if I can get that in the screen. So there's a little story behind this book. Last summer, I was working and had a lot of free time while I worked and read books every day while I was working. So my sister, C, gives me a book, hardcover, of this, The Neighbor. I read about half of it and loved it, loved it, loved it. And then somebody stole my book, or my book got misplaced. And it went on for quite a few days where I was searching for the book. Everybody I worked for was searching for the book, never to find it. So uh, my sister found this copy of it recently, and I was so excited. She was so excited for me. And I was able to start it again because I don't have that good of a memory over a year. So I was not disappointed. The story behind this is a young girl, let me restart, a mom of a 4-year-old who is married in a little house. The husband comes home and she is gone without her purse, keys, anything. The house is completely locked up. The windows are barred. The daughter's sleeping. So he calls the police and they search for this woman. Well, of course, the husband's the first suspect, and you see the book in almost 3 different perspectives. You read from her perspective without giving away what happened to her. You read from her husband's perspective and then from the main cop's perspective. What I liked about this book is I had no clue what was going on. Even till probably 50 pages from the end, you didn't know what was going on. I'm not sure if my sister also was clueless because she usually catches it faster than I do, but I really enjoyed it because it was very different than most of the murder mysteries we read, because you got the perspective of the victim, and I just never knew what it was about. It was just very easy to read, very interesting. You like the characters, especially the little girl, and it of course is not a heavy read. It's a nice easy read. I will definitely look for other books by her. So this is the first book I've given an A to, but I think it's worth it for a very fun read, but also one that is different from most of our mysteries, and you want to figure out what it is. You want to find out. So again, I'm giving it an A. So it's Lisa Gardner's The Neighbor. So check it out. I highly recommend it. Thank you so much.
Hi, today I am reviewing The Neighbor by Lisa Gardner. Sorry, something's biting my foot. I wrote down a whole lot of stuff. Bottom line being, I love this book. Almost as soon as I started it, I called T and said, you have got to read this book ASAP as soon as I finish. And I kept up that enthusiasm for the book the entire time. It had twists throughout. T's already told you what it was about, but it constantly keeps you guessing. During the book, you can read multiple point of views, and you know characters' thoughts, which tells you enough, but doesn't tell you too much. It develops the characters, but you are constantly wondering who's good, who's bad. You see parts of characters that you like, and you even sympathize, like, if this is the bad guy, that's okay, because I want to know more about it. So that I loved. It's very different. I mean, it's just a very different book. The multiple point of views, the approach from the beginning where you don't know, is she alive, is she dead, is her husband good, is her husband bad. It's fresh and different, and I loved that. I wouldn't want every book I read to be like that, but the fact that it was different was something I loved. When Jason and Sandra's the wife who's missing, when they got married, he was 30 and she was 18. And both of them had horrific secrets that they have kept secret this entire time. To this, I mean, while reading the book, you're waiting to find out these secrets, and it's not a frustrating, I mean, you're constantly guessing through the book, but it's not a frustrated guessing. It's like you're eating cereal and reading. I was working and typing and doing everything else while trying to read the book because I wanted to find out what was going to go on, and it was anticipation, and it was that way all the way till the end. The ending was a little rushed, but I think I only felt that way because at that point in time I knew I only had 8 pages left, and I wanted to drag it out as much as possible and see what happens. So all in all, I give this book an A, almost an A+. I'm so tempted to give it an A+, but I think I'll read it again just so I can have the experience again, and maybe I'll give it an A+ then. But I definitely give it a strong A, and I highly recommend reading it. Thank you, and have a great day.